Why the blames keep coming up and down from everybody wey Kabiyesi, trying to ask him how come he decided to welcome these twins. Iyagba, Iyamifa, all the Ifa priests were just after why and how did it happen. We never expected this. We never heard about it. We were not prepared. The thing just came so sudden. What really happened that made you to accept this, as in welcome them, without even a formal like 2 or 1 month preparation ahead, and you just tell us like that? There was no date announced. All of a sudden, you just make everything under 48 hours. My people, that is the question that everyone has been asking, as it's being rumored right now that they have been asking Kabiyesi what happened. Now, they say Kabiyesi said there's nothing, that he's with his full eyes, he's with his full senses, that he's a man, that whatever he decides to do is what he will do. That has provided that Queen Naomi allows it and accepts it, that it's going to happen. But then they keep asking him, okay, now, you said nothing happened and you are with your right senses. You have to tell us, how many times have you visited this Auntie Beauty? Have you taken anything from her before? As they have warned that you should not eat any food from all the Oloris, any of the Oloris, except Queen Naomi and Dr. Lizzie and the chef in the palace, of which we know that none of these Oloris now have access to Kabiyesi's chef and the kitchen. Anytime Queen Naomi feels he wants to prepare a delicacy for Kabiyesi, that she's the only one that is allowed, and Dr. Lizzie also. We even heard that Kabiyesi does not even eat much of Dr. Lizzie's food, because according to what we heard, because of Dr. Lizzie's condition, most times, all these pregnant women, they don't eat what they cook. They can't even cook. They can't stay in the kitchen and cook. So most times now, is Queen Naomi that cooks for Kabiyesi. So how did it happen? My people, they said Kabiyesi was able to figure out and say something about this. Welcome again to my channel. I appreciate you so much. This is Life Gist Plus on the line. I don't bring another Obongalicious story for you. Do well to subscribe to this channel, please. And to my returning subscribers, returning means my gist, it is sweet you. As it is sweet you, it is sweet me, my people. I cannot thank you enough for your support and everything you do. Thank you. Happy Sunday to you all. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Now, Kabiyesi has been asked severally. In fact, they said the Ifa priest, Iyagba and Iyamifa, summoned Kabiyesi. They summoned him respectfully. Our king, Kabiyesi, you will live long. Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi. Yes, he's a man of the people. A very strong and powerful king. Yes, and a very sexy king at that. That is why Queen Naomi is buying for him, right? He's a very handsome, black, tall man. So, while they were asking him and trying to figure out what could have transpired, he said he has done nothing, that he has taken nothing from anybody, neither from Ibi, neither from Titi, neither from Blue. That the only thing he takes is from Queen Naomi and Dr. Lizzie and in the palace. Or he goes out to take something in a hotel, he takes, So they continue to ask, say, if a priest say no, that what his spirit is telling him, that Kabiyesi took something from one of these women. In fact, from especially Auntie Beauty, because this thing that he did is not, in fact, is not expected. Nobody even expected it. And maybe because he took this, and because he's one now with Queen Naomi, whatever that affects Kabiyesi affects Queen Naomi because of the covenant they have taken. I hope you are getting me right. According to what they explained to us, according to the rumor we heard, that if Kabiyesi, any spell that has been casted on Kabiyesi now, yes, that spell is the different thing. It might only affect Kabiyesi. But whatever that Kabiyesi have taken in his mouth or eaten, that might warrant his change of attitude or change of direction towards a particular thing. he will not start agreeing to what he disagreed before, that it is going to affect Queen Naomi, because this one, Kabiyesi used his hand to get it for himself, and is going to also work in Queen Naomi's system. So that this thing that is working with Kabiyesi now is working in Queen Naomi's system. And that is why you see Queen Naomi supporting Kabiyesi. They have to explain this very well to us. My people, do you know that as Kabiyesi was thinking, they now ask him, did you ever go? Was there ever a time you step your foot in Ikoyi mansion? Think very well. That is where we are going to get our fact right, so that we will know how we are going to tackle this case. Kabiyesi was like, he's a man, he knows what he's doing. They keep pleading him, this kind of person is a king. You don't shout on him, you keep pleading, say, okay, please, Kabiyesi, try to remember, try to think. They said this thing took almost 3 days for Kabiyesi to come up with this thing that he just said. My people, do you know that Kabiyesi, according to what we heard though, as is rumored, as is alleged, no be me talker, now here I hear, they said Kabiyesi confessed that, okay, that the last time he went to Auntie Beauty house at Ikoyi mansion, he went to verify, he went to, how did they used to say it, inspect his properties, that house, to be sure that that house is still in a good condition, to ensure that they have not sold half of it. Because we have heard a lot of things about that house, that even Auntie Beauty's brother was using it as a shortlet. So Kabiyesi sometimes after sending, he might send people, and sometimes he might decide to go there by himself, because nobody can do your job more than yourself. So they say Kabiyesi said that was the last time he went there to go and inspect the house and be sure that everything is in good condition, that nothing is being sold, that no property was taken out, that all the things he used to decorate the house, all the foreign materials he used to decorate the house, that none is missing. My people, they said he went there, he saw, and he conquered. Yes, that is where the problem comes from. Now, let me tell you, they said, they continue to ask Kabiyesi, did you take anything? Did Auntie Beauty offer you anything? Or did you even at least kiss her? They said no. Kabiyesi said no, he cannot do that. Ever since he vowed to Queen Naomi, he is not doing anything again with all the Oloris. They kept pressing him and asking him, my people, do you know that at last Kabiyesi said that the only thing he did was he went to the fridge there at the sitting room, at the dining, to go and take a bottle of water. That is not as if it's Auntie Beauty that served him. That even Auntie Beauty was not even the one that gave him. That Auntie Beauty did not know that he was thirsty. That Auntie Beauty did not even know that he was coming. That he just went there on a neutral ground, unexpected, to go and sit in for himself. Only for him he was thirsty and he couldn't just go out to get things, even though he was with his entourage and they were outside waiting for him. The few ones that came inside with him, he just felt that, this is my house. After all, this is not food, it's sealed. That it didn't even occur to him, that he just took that. After all, they say water has no enemy. He took a bottle of water from Auntie Beauty's fridge. Of course, it is his fridge. He was one that bought it. He took a bottle of water there and he drank. That is the only thing he can remember. That in fact, nothing is wrong with him. He's with his right senses. My people, they said, if a priest say, that is where the problem came from. You took a water from the fridge of a woman you were warned never to have anything to do with. A woman you were warned not to eat anything from. That Auntie Beauty must have cast a spell on everything that is there. That because she knows that Kabiyesi will always come to that house to inspect. He knows that Kabiyesi, if not Kabiyesi, his spokesman or any other person that he might send, but at least frequently sometimes, Kabiyesi used to come there to shake out some things by himself. After all, it's his house. He will not run away for anybody. So he must have cast a spell on anything there, that even ordinary seat that is there, that if Kabiyesi should sit down on this seat, that it's going to catch him and catch him very well and make him welcome these twins. If Kabiyesi should on this television and watch it, that is going to make Kabiyesi to say, okay, I'm welcoming my twins. I'm accepting them. If Kabiyesi, not to talk more of to go and take something, a bottle water, you say water is harmless. It is true. Water has no enemy. But look at what it has caused. If a priest say, that is where it is coming from. You drank that water. A spell was cast upon that water, waiting for the day you will come. Any other person might take that water. It will not do anything. It will just be like an ordinary water. But the moment that Kabiyesi takes this water, it turns to something else. And now, because you have taken this water and you are in one spirit with Queen Naomi, it has started to affect her. It is not like a physical juju. So I'm now beginning to ask, why will it affect Queen Naomi? Does it mean Queen Naomi does not pray enough anymore? Or has luxury envelop her that she's now beginning to enjoy and forget to pray? Because this is what I don't understand. That particular thing, if it is true, if this information is true, that water is not supposed to catch Queen Naomi. Are you with me, guys? Because Queen Naomi, we know, is very prayerful. How come did it not affect her? That is what I have been thinking ever since I heard this story. The thing has been ringing in my ear, ringing in my brain. How come that this affects Queen Naomi? We know sometimes unexpected happens. And everything that has been happening right now is unexpected. It's unexpected that Kabiyesi drank that water. It's unexpected that Queen Naomi is also affected. And it's unexpected that Auntie Beauty children was welcomed in the palace unexpectedly without any information from anywhere. We do not even hear it to even announce that the date has been fixed. All right, my people, you just have to hang around. Give the video a thumbs up and do not forget that all these are alleged information. Stay on the line. I'll bring you more updates.